Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be another favorites and fails, and I have so many great skincare picks in this video. 2 moisturizers that I've absolutely been loving, and then some picks from Glossier as well. I recently did a whole Glossier haul. I definitely had some fails from them. You'll hear about one specific fail in the end, but I have a makeup product that I've been loving by them, a hair care fail. Did I mention the 2 moisturizers that I love? If I didn't, 2 new moisturizers that I've been loving, a pick from Beauty Pie, just lots of good finds in this video. So we'll go through all these beauty products, but I first wanted to mention I could not start this video or get through this video without talking about the loss of the beautiful soul Mel Thompson, who we lost last week. It's been such a sad few days. I feel like I just keep thinking about her every single day. Although I did not know her personally, we did share some DMs, and she couldn't have been more sweet. I actually, over last, let's see, it was the start of the pandemic. It was kind of a trend at the time. Bloggers were getting together and creating these Instagram posts to put out messages of positivity about COVID and quarantine. And I thought it'd be fun, being a nurse on the platform, to put something together. So I reached out to a few creators, Mel being one of them, along with a ton of other big creators a lot bigger than I am. And she was one of the first people that got back to me, and she couldn't have been more sweet. The things she said to me about myself and my channel, they'll stick with me forever. She was just so sweet. She just made an impact on everybody, every live she touched. Especially if you were a subscriber, I'm sure you felt that as well. So I just wanted to send out my condolences to anybody that knew her, friends, family. She was just such a beautiful gem in this community. So kind, supportive, and she just like radiated kindness. She was just the sweetest, and I will miss seeing her beautiful face on the YouTube feed and Instagram feed, and oh gosh, she's just such a big loss for the community. So just wanted to put that out there, but no really easy transition here. I did first want to talk about a product. I'm like, let me think about something that she loved, and I remember she always talked about Wayne Goss. Wayne was like her man, and I know they had a great relationship as well, but she was not also, you know, a fan of him. She was also a fan of his brand. His lipstick, I was a die-hard fan of the shade Daisy, and it was out of stock for the longest time, so I didn't mention it on my channel, and I somehow, I'm so upset, I somehow lost it over the last year. So I've been digging through my things. I cannot find it, but I'm gonna find a swatch that I did post before so you guys can check out this beautiful shade. His lipsticks have such a creamy consistency to them. They wear so nicely, but most of all, I just loved this shade Daisy, and I'll miss it so much, but I am wearing the shade Bitch Perfect by Charlotte Tilbury today. I picked this out because I feel like it's the closest to this shade. I just wanted to throw a Wayne Goss pick in here because, like I said, I know she was such a fan of his brand. But yeah, it was very similar to this lipstick color. I think I might have to go and pick it up again. Although, don't you hate that? I feel like I always do this anyway. I think I lost something, I go buy it again, and then I find it underneath a bureau or something. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, I just wanted to include that as my first favorite. That lipstick is awesome. All right, let's get into some skincare now. You know what, let's talk about the Ordinary moisturizer first. This moisturizer, everybody talked about for the longest time, and I never tried it. I think I avoided it for the longest time because everybody mentioned how it wasn't great for dry skin, but Ulta, I picked up a few things from Ulta. I added this to my cart to get the free shipping, and I've been so impressed. But this is filled with amino acids, great for building up the skin's barrier, great for moisturizing and soothing the skin. Also hyaluronic acid in here, just really good moisturizers. And it is the strangest thing. So when you first apply this, you're left with like a white thick layer on your face. I hated this at first. I'm like, this doesn't absorb into the skin. What is the point of this? But after about a half hour, it amazes me that the skin just pulls in this moisturizer and you're left with absolutely no film on the face whatsoever. It's kind of odd in a way, like you don't have any slip to your face. So I can see why a lot of people with dry skin don't like this, but in a way that's why I like this. It has such a great absorption quality. You just have to give it a good like half hour. You will be left with like a white mask initially. If you like a good occlusive moisturizer, however, this is not going to be your jam, but I will tell you what, the next day, especially even underneath makeup, not even the next day after using this at night, even with makeup, it leaves such a beautiful base to the skin. It just smooths everything out. It really does do something for the moisture levels in your skin. Although it's not highly occlusive, it just does the trick. So I am really impressed by this moisturizer. I don't think I'll be reaching for this in the depths of the winter time in those colder days, but right now I've been really enjoying this. And then next up is a product by Beauty Pie. This is their Uber Youth neck and, was it the neck and chest spray? Yeah, the neck and chest super lift serum spray. So kind of like the ordinary moisturizer. When I first tried this, I was a little turned off, I must say. I think it's more so because of the spray. Anytime I try any kind of facial spray, if the spray is too intense, if it doesn't leave like a gentle mist on the face, I'm just not a fan. But of course, I didn't really read the fine print. I didn't realize that this is meant for a neck and chest spray. But when I realized that and started to use it on, you know, how it's intended for, I really enjoyed this. So this has, let's see, there's niacinamide in here. There's also peptides, great moisturizers in here. It really leaves the skin moisturized. And it has this beautiful scent to it. So it's almost like a body spray and a skincare product in one, because you get that refreshing just out of the shower spray, but you're also getting this great moisturizing quality, and it moisturizes so well. It has this silkiness too. It doesn't feel like you're just spraying, you know, a watered down spray on your skin. You can tell there's just some great hydrators in here. And you see how my skin just looks so glowy and smooth. There's almost like a smoothing component to this as well. But I love the scent. I think it's really refreshing. And I feel like I'm doing something good for my skin when I apply this. So I'm excited about this. I did get this in PR. I think Beauty Pie sent over like, it was almost like a little thank you package for doing that sponsored video with them, and this is one of the products that I've been reaching for a lot. I definitely miss that moisturizer. I need to pick that up again, but I've been a fan of this spray. This is just awesome. Something I don't have in my skincare arsenal, which is odd because I have a lot of skincare, but this is just something new and different and unique, and I've really been loving this. All right, and then a new sunscreen. This is by Elta MD. This was also sent out in PR from Derm Store. This product is awesome. This is the Elta MD UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF of 44. This is a tinted moisturizing physical sunscreen, and I love this because you're getting coverage with this, you're getting moisture from this, and you're getting the protection. An SPF of 44, so just enough protection. But I've been loving this for just in the mornings, just to throw on when I walk out the door. In comparing this with my favorite Dermatology tinted sunscreen, that sunscreen I think is a little bit more moisturizing, but somehow feels lighter. This does have more of like a more heavier silicone feel, and it might be lacking some of the moisture, I have to be honest. I do feel like it slides around on the face a little bit, but I do love the overall effect that this gives. It's so glowy on the skin, and it does give some more coverage than the Dermatology does, I must say. I feel like this blurs my dark spots even more than the Dermatology does. It almost feels like you're putting like a light coverage foundation on. It's really pretty, super glowy, and the tint blends in really well. It's just neutral enough, not too warm. They got the tint on point with this, and I like that it's smoothing on the skin, and it does sit well underneath makeup. So I've been really loving the Elta MD sunscreen. Leave your Elta MD pics down below. I've been dying to try this sunscreen brand, and so far I've been really excited because this has been working out really well for me. All right, next up, the IT Cosmetics Hello Results. This is the Wrinkle Reducing Daily Retinol Serum in Moisturizer. I'll leave the link to my last video because I really went in depth more with the ingredients with this product in that last video, but I just wanted to mention this because I've really been seeing great noticeable results. You see that peeling within like a 3-day period, and it gives just enough exfoliation to the skin. You can tell the retinol is really effective in this cream. It has a nice buttery feel, but it's still somehow thin on the skin, and it leaves the skin so moisturized. Great actives in here. It's just a really powerful moisturizer. You're gonna see the results with this. I just love it, and I love the packaging as well. It has one of those push tops, which I love. Serum and cream. I kind of was like, a little turned off by that marketing, but it really does have that like thin serum quality to it, but it also has that like intense moisture level from it as well. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Loving this moisturizer. This is awesome. And as a matter of fact, leave your favorite IT Cosmetics skincare or the IT Cosmetics skincare that you're curious about. I am going to do a full skincare brand review on, well, on most of their skincare. Oh my gosh, that would cost me a fortune if I got all of their skincare products. But I want to get the products that you guys are most interested in. So leave your It Cosmetics interests down below. All right, so let's get into these Glossier products. I've picked up this Solar Paint. This is what made me place this order. I've been seeing this advertised a lot, but this is a new product by them. This is a luminous bronzer cream. And what I love about this, I believe there's 4 shades. I picked up the shade Ray. I think it's the 2nd depth level. I love the packaging because you can just literally paint this on your face to where you need some contour. Now I don't have any bronzer on yet, so I just wanted to apply it so you guys can see how well this applied. I like to kind of chisel my face with it, but then I also like it as a little sun-kissed aspect there as well. Do the tops of my forehead there. But it blends in so nice, goes into the skin. It has a really seamless application and the color looks really natural. It blends with foundations really easily. Today I'm wearing the Pure foundation. Yeah, it's just that perfect color when you want a little bit of bronze to the face. It's so beautiful. Love the sponge applicator. It makes it so easy. You can't beat the price. Glossier really does have some great makeup picks. I love their concealer. That concealer is so creamy but yet so lightweight and does the trick. I love that stuff. I was really happy with this purchase. And then I also picked up, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Balm.coms. These are great. They're basically just a petroleum-based lip product, but I love the coconut one. I love anything coconut. It just has a beautiful silky quality to it, and it smells so good, and it tastes good too. So I've been loving the Balm.com. I did pick up the Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen. I debated on including this in this video because it's not really a favorite, but it's not a fail also. I'm kind of like a meh. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It is a nice sunscreen. It's a chemical sunscreen, an SPF of 35. So you're not going to get a white cast with this. It comes out clear and it absorbs really nicely into the skin. But I would like a little bit more moisture from this. And it does have a strong sunscreen smell to it that is kind of unpleasant, and it really stings the eyes too. So it's nice, it wears nice under makeup, but there's so many other sunscreens. Enter the Elta MD Dermatology that I love so much more. So I don't think I'll be reaching for this on a daily basis, but I can see why people like it. It's, you know, it doesn't have a white cast. It has just enough moisture, but if you have dry skin, I don't think this will be heavy enough for you. It doesn't give a ton of moisture. So it's okay, but I just wanted to mention it because it was part of my Glossier haul. All right, and then we're getting into the fails here. The first one, also by Glossier. This is their Bubble Wrap Hydrating Eye and Lip Cream. So this eye cream it's nice, but I don't think there's anything interesting about it, nothing special about it. It is fragrance free, which I appreciate. It also includes peptides in here, really nice moisturizing ingredients. I mean, the second ingredient is glycerin, squalene's in here, sodium hyaluronate. So your typical moisturizers are in here, sunflower seed oil, vitamin E. It's nice, but it's not thick enough for me as an eye cream. I like to see something a little bit heavier, and it doesn't really have like a brightening, plumping aspect to underneath the eye. It does moisturize, but I just feel like it's missing something. It's a little too thin for me. And also too, every time I use this, I would get some itching on the outer corner of my eyes. I can't figure what it is in here that I could be allergic to, but something irritates my eyes in this. So that's really the main reason I'm not a fan of this. I just don't reach for it on a daily basis because of that reason. Now on the lips, it doesn't bother me. It's kind of funny that they market this as a lip cream. Really, any product, any eye cream you could use around the lips, if it's safe for your eyes, if it's meant to get into your eye mucosa, which obviously can happen, it has to be safe for the mucosa in your inner lips. It's gonna, all these chemicals are gonna go to the same place. So any other eye cream would also be completely safe to use on the lips. It is, can we put this over some lipstick? I don't know, like I feel like I'm just putting a lotion on my lips. It's kind of odd. But it does work. It does like smooth the lips, but yeah, it's just a little too irritating for underneath the eyes for me. Again, I wish I could pinpoint that ingredient, but yeah, it's just nothing special about it. All right, and then the last Glossier product that was a fail for me, and everybody loves this. I was so excited about this, but the Milky Jelly Cleanser is not it for me. First of all, I think it lacks in the cleansing factor. I really don't feel like my skin feels cleansed after using this. It's moisturizing, but I just don't feel like it's really getting out those impurities. That was a big miss for me. And then also the fact that the scent in this is just so offensive. I hate the smell of like a fake citrusy smell in a skincare product, and this is what I'm getting from this. It smells like an old cleaning product to me. I just do not like the scent. It's silky on the skin, but I don't feel like it's really cleaning the face. I don't feel like it gets off a full face of makeup, leaves the skin moisturized, but I don't know. I just feel like I always need a second cleanse when I use this. So unfortunately, the Milky Jelly Cleanser was a fail for me. And then last but not least, another fail is this Bumble and Bumble Illuminated Blonde Conditioner. Pleased to say Bumble and Bumble is now cruelty-free. We're trying to constantly changing their laws. There's a lot more brands coming out as cruelty-free, which is great to see, but this conditioner did nothing for my hair. I always felt like I needed either an extra like hair mask on or extra conditioner. I always needed something on top of this. Not moisturizing enough for me whatsoever. It doesn't even give like a slip to the hair, and that is my main goal with a conditioner. Obviously to moisturize the hair is number one, but I need something that's going to smooth my strands. It's going to make it easy to brush my hair. I want to be able to run my fingers through my hair as I'm in the shower, and I just felt like my hair is like knotty every time I use this. There's absolutely no silkiness, no slip to this, no moisture from this whatsoever. And it's such a bummer because I was so excited to see a purple tone conditioner. You see a lot of these shampoos, but not too many conditioners. So really bummed by this. This PR package, by the way, thank you to Bumble and Bumble for letting me try this out. It was the most beautiful PR package. They sent over this like wireless speaker. Oh, I shouldn't actually, that's the link I should include. This Wonder Boom speaker. I'll include a picture of it, and if I link it, I can link it, I will, because this speaker just radiates amazing sound. The sound quality in this tiny little speaker is just amazing. So me and my husband have actually been loving that. So thank you to Bumble and Bumble, but unfortunately their conditioner was a fail for me. Let me know down below your favorite Violet shampoos and conditioners. I'd love to know. My hair always pulls so much brass and yellow tones after it's been a while, after, you know, getting my hair toned or highlighted. So yeah, I was hoping this would do the trick, but unfortunately it just wasn't conditioning enough. Did it tone my hair? Maybe, yeah, I think it did bring down the brass a little bit, but I've also been using their shampoo, so I think that's been helping also. The shampoo's nice. I do feel like that has a really great toning effect. That isn't hydrating, but I don't really look for a hydrating factor when I'm using a shampoo. It's a big bonus for me, but more so with the conditioner, and this was drying on the hair. Not what I want in a conditioner whatsoever. So big fail for me from Bumble and Bumble. Alright guys, but that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also thank you to everybody that entered my giveaway over on Instagram. You guys are the best. I wish I could give something to each and every one of you. You guys are also deserving. I get so much joy out of giveaways, but then so much guilt at the same time. But they are still fun. But yeah, thank you guys again. You guys are the best. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.